Oh,
All right, we're live now. Um, Good morning, everyone. Um, I'm so sorry for the delay and any of the inconveniences for those who are joining us. Um, there are some unforeseen circumstances that came up that would necessitate that today's session wouldn't be holding, but we wouldn't be leaving today's session blank. We would love to utilize the opportunity that we have to make do of what's on ground already. Yeah, um, one integral part of entrepreneurship is seeing opportunities in problems. Yes, that is one thing that makes you a unique entrepreneur. Um, so, with respect to that, instead of us having our keynote speech today, we'll be having a sort of introduction or more like an interview as to what Parakletus Hub Nigeria is all about. Because I think this is actually a good time where we dive deep into what we do, who we are, what we do, what we stand for, and what we are trying to achieve, or the goals we've set for ourselves. Yeah. So here with me, I have Raji Nemo. Nemo, say hi.
hi everyone.
All right. All right. Please. So we will be in the next 30, 45 minutes or so. We'll be talking about Parakletus of Nigeria, what we do, um, what we stand for, the services we render, the products we're developing, some of the brands that we're partnering with, and those who we hope to partner with in the near future, and a little bit about our future plans actually. So I think I will leave Miss Nima to ask me some questions, and while I answer them, yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And so, very sorry that we won't be having the our guest speaker today, but we'll just be having an interview with Ikechukwu.
All right,
So,
let's do this.
all right. So the first thing is, I'll just let us know you, like who are you and where are you studying and all that. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, my name is Ivanda Ikechukwu Ofoma. That is my full name. I am from Anambra State. I am. I, I call myself an innovator and also an entrepreneur, but more like a tech entrepreneur. I don't write codes. Yes, I'm not a developer. I'm not a designer, but I'm a project manager, a program manager, and an aspiring product manager. I'm a student of the University of Ibadan, Department of Physiology. I also happen to be the vice president of the Department of Physiology. I have other side projects I'm working on, which I have other side projects I'm working on, which are not edtech. Yeah, which are not edtech, entertainment technology. That is with my Netflix Entertainment Limited. I also mentor a couple of guys. Yeah, business development, and I'm a Christian. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I think you should have known that by now. I'm a Christian. What else? Okay, I love food. I love good food, not just any food. I love good food, basically. So I am pro collaboration. Yeah, I love working with people because I believe that you can't amount to anything without people. Basically, yeah, you might have the money, you might have the funds, you might have the idea, but without human resource, you're more like not going anywhere. So that's basically it about me. I love honest people too. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So thank you very much. So I'll just be asking you just some more few questions. Like, so the first thing
All right.
is, what are you most passionate about?
I'm passionate. I'm passionate about solving problems. Yeah, basically, I love solving problems. I love taking on tasks, and I love working with people. Like I said before, in fact, basically basically what took me into the field of project management. I love solving problems. So right now, I don't think we're working on solving some of Africa's education problems. We don't intend on solving everything, but we would love to solve some problems, which include one, the inability of of schools to manage their student data, like the problem. It's a very big problem. We are working on creating a platform that helps academic administrators to manage their schools at the comfort of their smart devices, enable teachers to teach and also students to learn all on the same platform. Also, making it as user friendly as possible, and also making it uh, as affordable as possible. Yes, because we believe based on research, we found that one of the problems that most schools have with going digital or adopting technology in teaching and learning is affordability. Yeah, so that's what we are trying to. That's some of the problems we're trying to solve. Yeah.
All right. So that is very inspiring. Yeah. So are you like aware of the sustainable development goals?
Yeah, I have a good idea of a handful of idea about SDGs.
Okay.
Sorry, I lost you for 1 minute. Hello, hello. Okay, I guess we lost her for 1 minute. All right. So till she's back, I guess I'll just be talking about a little bit about Parakletus of Nigeria. Um, so I would love to talk about Parakletus of Nigeria. Yeah, basically, um, what we do, what we do, and what we hope to achieve in the near future. So, Parakletus of Nigeria is an educational technology organization. We're an organization because we have two subsidiaries. The Paralel, we have the Paralel, all right, all right. Sorry, I guess your network cut you off.
Yeah.
So I started by I'm talking about Parakletus of Nigeria, what we do, what we are building, and people we are working with, and um, what we intend to achieve in the next couple of years. So I'll go again. Parakletus of Nigeria. So some people tell me that the name is too long. Well, they also say that it's unique. Yeah. So I think I like the unique part actually. So we are not a tech organization, educational technology organization
Mhm.
geared towards solving some of Africa's education problems. Um, leveraging technology. We have two divisions, the e-learning division and the book publishing division. The e-learning division is called Parallel or Parakletus Learning Application, Parallel basically, while the book publishing is called Parakletus Publishing. So currently we are working on it on our first version on the first version of the school management system, that is the Parallel is the school management system that enables academic administrators uh, to manage their schools at the comfort of their smart devices, also enabling teachers to teach and students to learn. It also creates a kind of a social environment for interactions and helps, and it will also help teachers to gain to watch out for, well, I say, yeah, to watch out for the for 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 the data of the students, thus giving them insights on how best to improve their teaching and knowing the strengths and weaknesses of their students. Yeah, so that's basically it. Then on the academic administrators, and it helps the academic administrators to have a centralized database of their teachers and their students, and also manage their school effectively. Yeah. So as simple as that, basically, a learning management system, a student information or yeah, a student information system, and a result management system, because common with the learning management system is a CBT feature which helps the teachers to assign quizzes and tests and exams to their students, and also enable, and also the students are able to take these quizzes and tests, and it's all actually automated. Yeah, so that once you are done, you find your results are out immediately. So that's pretty much it. For Parakletus publishing, uh, that's like that's our book publishing division. We run both virtual and physical services. So it depends on the services, from ghostwriting to proofreading, copy editing, uh, cover designs, printing of hard copies, publishing on Amazon KDP. Yeah, basically every publishing service that you can think of. And we're not working alone. We have other brands that we partner with to ensure that we serve value to our customers, basically. Yeah.
So that is just awesome, right? Yeah. Okay, so now you mentioned a lot of things that you do. So what aspects of your organization would you like to change, or what aspects would you like to add to it? Perhaps another a program to it, or something else you just like to add to the organization.
Oh, currently we're not looking for expansion. We 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 have a goal of building what we have, building a sustainable system that can last over time. Now, um, when I mean a system, I don't mean just one system. I mean multiple systems to form an ecosystem. Yeah. Now, the essence of forming an ecosystem is that we bring educators and learners together. So we are trying to create an ecosystem of educators and learners, that is teachers and students. Be it an academic administrator is an educator in the real sense of it. So it's either you're an educator or you're a student. So we're trying to build an ecosystem that is going to bring together um, educators and students. Now, the essence of this is to foster a connected society. Yes, to foster a connected society. Now, with this in mind, and with the help of several technology like emerging technology like blockchain and VR, people can actually teach and learn seamlessly without any issues. Yeah, basically. So right now we're trying to um, build the foundations of this organization. In fact, that is what spurred the idea of Explore, or hashtag Explore EdTech, yeah, which is a program that we organize. We intend on organizing it uh, twice every year. And then those times we'll be inviting uh, industry experts to talk on several topics. Currently, we are exploring the topic which says deploying technology towards solving Africa's education problems. And yeah, on Monday we had Dr. Femi Oladele who spoke to us immensely um, on what EdTech is all about, how EdTech has impacted African education, and how EdTech is changing things as regards education in Nigeria and Africa at large. So personally, I think I tell people that EdTech is so unharnessed in Nigeria and Africa at large because considering the fact that we're in the information age, uh, education is of utmost importance. Like it's one of the commonest ways of passing information, like structured information from one person to another. So that's basically it.
All right, thank you very much. So the next question will just be on the challenges your organization is like facing currently.
Oh, all right. So one major challenge that every um, startup founder will tell you that he or she is facing currently in this country is funding. Yes, funding and electricity. Now, most especially if it's a tech startup, yeah, basically if it's a tech startup, because now seeing it in such a way that these are like the driving forces of every startup. Because take for instance now that you have four devs, four developers, and two product designers who are working on your platform or your product, and they are working remote. Like you guys are collaborating remotely, and but then as a result of the fact that there is no constant electricity, they can't work. So take for instance that you have a roadmap of 3 months to deploy your MVP. Now you find out that you end up having like 5 months or 6 months to deploy that MVP. So electricity is a very big, like bad electricity is a very big challenge. And then funding, most people or most investors don't actually like funding ideas. They love funding MVP. So meaning that if you can't deliver an MVP and if you don't have a product that is solving a major problem, you would you would have issues with raising funds, which is why okay, which is why we're currently which is why we are currently which is why we're currently bootstrapping the startup and then raising funds from personal finance and all. Uh, we are not investment ready. I know a couple of people have met me and they're like, "Hey, let's invest in this. Like, this is a very wonderful idea." But the truth is that every honest founder or every honest entrepreneur should know when he or she is investment ready. So, but we're not investment ready. We're not investment ready. But we just applied for the Tony Elumelu Foundation grant, and we hope um, to scale through. Uh, by next month, we should be moving to the next stage of the competition. So hopefully, and we're also applying for the Google Black Founder Startup Fund. We hopefully we'll get those funds and we're going to actually it's going to go a long way in the development of things. Thank you.
All right. So, okay. So far, so good. How would you rate your company's performance?
Okay, all right. So performance KPIs. Well, I would say this is we're in May, we're in May, um, and this is the fifth month. So Parakletus Hub Nigeria started way back in 2020. Yes. Yeah, we started way back in 2020. But okay, we started way back in 2019, but it wasn't Parakletus then. But we by 2020, that was when the name Parakletus came into limelight. We developed or we designed our first version, which was just a file sharing platform that helped teachers to upload their files and students to download them. Basically, just a file sharing platform. But after that, I just said that I told my team that no, this is not what I see. This is not what I want us to build. And we talked. We had some disagreements, and we had to scrap it. We had to start all over. So I think one thing that actually has made us to stand out is knowing when to stop and when to push through. Now, fast forward to 2021, we strategized. We had to do a lot of design thinking and planning. In fact, I would say that the entire 2021 we're just doing a lot of planning. So, moving forward to 2022, that was when the development process started. So, we've been working on the parallel app for the past 4 months. That's been since February. Yeah, we've been working on this particular project, the parallel project, and we are at the verge of it. Like, guys, we would be deploying. Okay, let me just. This is unofficial, but we would be launching by the end of the bootcamp series. Yes, we will be launching our MVP by the end of the bootcamp series. So we'll be dropping the link on our social media handles so that you can try it out and test it out. It's a beta version. You can try it out and test it out, and we are open to feedbacks to iterate and make things better. Yeah. So, as regards major KPIs, I think we've been hitting them, but maybe not um, with respect to our roadmap, because based on our roadmap, our MVP should have been ready, but because of a lot of challenges that we've been facing, funding, um, human resource, electricity problems, and yeah, basically that's what has delayed the whole process. But we keep pushing nonetheless. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I would just say that we I can just let's just say 60% of our KPIs. Yeah, we hit them because the exploit happening in May. It's a major KPI. So um, we thank God for that. Thank you.
Okay, so the next question will just be on what has been like the greatest disappointment, or let me say biggest disappointment since you started Parakletus.
Wow. Okay, I didn't see that one comment. Um, so I will just say that I've had my own fair share of disappointments and challenges. Well, I call them problems. Yeah, and it's it's more like I find a way. Like I thank God for wisdom that I find a way to scale through all of them. So I know there's been sometimes that we'll run into a problem and I'll talk to one of my team members and they'll be like, "Come on, we're done for." But somehow we figure it out. Yeah. So okay, let's see. But I think one major challenge I had was the day I woke up to one of my designers telling me that she's leaving my team. I was like, I think that was it. That was like, it was terrible because I did like we just hit a major milestone. We just finished prototyping the students dashboard, and yeah, it came boom. Like I was like, wow. You just didn't find a better time. So, but there's been a lot of other challenges, I would like to say problems. Yeah, there's been a couple of other problems. Like today's problem, like it was a whole new level thing. But yeah, we keep pushing through nonetheless. Yeah, so That's it, actually. It's part of the process, basically.
All right. So, where do you see yourself in the next, let's say, 5 years or so? Yeah.
You said, I didn't hear, I didn't get you.
I said, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Wow. All
Where do you see
right.
your
Wow.
organization in the next 5 years?
Okay. So someone asked me this question on Monday. The person was like, okay, not this question per se, but something similar. The person was like, what makes you stand out? Basically, there are lots of digital skill acquisition startups, and then I told him that we are not just a digital skill acquisition company. We are an edtech organization. We offer a school management system platform. Yes, that's basically what we do. Now, but that is not just what we do. Now, where do I see myself in the next 5 years? I see myself that we're not a unicorn. Yes, I'm not saying that there are no chances of us being a unicorn. Don't get me wrong, anything can happen. But as regards growth, I don't see ourselves being a unicorn in the next 5 years. Um, but I see us being a unicorn in the next 7 years. Now, you might be like, so what's going to change in the space of 2 years? Um, the project we're working on, we divided it into phases. We are still in the phase one. The phase one is when we get to develop our MVP, which contains the learning management system and the student information system. And the phase two is integration of the result management system. Now, I wouldn't disclose the phase three and the phase four and the phase five, but by the time we hit, based on our calculations and our forecast, we will be entering the phase two of the project by um, by February 2023. Yeah. So we we look forward to that in the next 5 years. Our valuation should be reaching $500 million. Yeah, yeah, $500 million. And um, our yearly revenue should our net revenue on a yearly basis should be reaching around. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do the math in my head, but base our yearly revenue on a net should be reaching. Sorry, 1 minute, please. So our yearly revenue should be reaching our, should be clocking around a million US dollars. Now, someone might be like that. Wow, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of um, forecast. Or based on our projections, based on our projections, based on our projections, we hope to get that done, and we are actually looking forward to partnering with not just academies or people or entrepreneurs that offer digital courses. We look forward to partnering with federal institutions, state institutions. When I say federal institutions, I mean higher education federal institutions, private institutions, basically schools. Yeah, to deliver quality education to the learning population in Nigeria. And we also look forward to working with to education with education bodies to foster the the growth, or will I say the growth of digital skills. Yeah, the growth of digital skills in amongst the learning populace, because the truth is just the truth is that survival in workplaces today depends basically on how much of the skills you have, or you're competent in the digital skills that you possess. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Okay, I think we'll be rounding things up here. We've actually spent a lot of time. Thank you so much for those that joined us and those that will still be joining us later. The next session for the bootcamp is on Friday, same time, same venue, 11 a.m. If you have any questions or any comments or any opinions, you can send us an email at parakletus70@gmail.com. You can send a you can send yeah you can also send us a drop your comments on the comments box if you can. Yeah, we'll reach out definitely. Thank you so much for joining us on this. Thank you, and let's do that to have a productive day.